Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Maria B. I am Maria B, the fitness doctor, and I am here to help you take back your life. For tonight's show, we have an exciting lineup. Of course, we always go through our health news. We're going to talk about some of the things that we left on the table last week that we did not have the answers to. In our health news today, one of our topics was bacteria in a bag salad. Now, someone in our chat room asked me the question. They wanted to know, Maria B, is this really true about the bacteria in bag salad? So I promised you that I was going to dig a little bit deeper and come back with some sort of answers for you, because the question was, is it in all bag salads or is it in some bag salads? Does it apply to organic salad in a bag, or is it just for the standard salads that you find on the grocery store shelves that are not organic? And so here's what I found out. 39% of all salads contain bacteria. 39% of all salads contain bacteria. So what that means is the majority of the salads in the bag that you buy out of the grocery stores have bacteria. Now, this isn't the type of bacteria that the FDA is saying is not legal to be in there. They do not regulate this type of bacteria. So what you need to know and be aware of is the type of bacteria that's included in the salad is poor sanitation and fecal contamination. I'll repeat that again. It's poor sanitation and fecal contamination. So, you ready for this? Here's the one that's going to kick you in your stomach. Higher levels of bacteria are contained in what? Spinach. Oh, that just ripped me to pieces when I found that out. So what we are suggesting, and what the Consumer Reports are even suggesting, is that you invest or buy the fresher produce. Because what's happening is that if it's not, when you buy that salad in a bag, for those of you who aren't feeding your whole family, and even if you are, the bottom line is that it does have bacteria in it. But the issue is that we run into not using the salad within 5 days of the expiration date. Now, when you tell your kids, Billy, don't pick that crumb up off the floor. Well, guess what? Let Billy pick that crumb up off the kitchen floor and eat it, because it's probably cleaner than that salad in a bag that you've been eating for the past 5 or 6 months or longer. That goes for me too, so I learned something as well. Now, here's the other thing. The other thing is that I went and dug a little bit deeper, because there's something more that I think that we should know. Okay. I went into the lower income neighborhoods and visited the Krogers and the Publix and those grocery stores, and guess what I found out? I found out that when they have the manager special, and you're thinking that when you see that 99-cent sticker on that salad in the bag, and you're looking at it and thinking that it looks okay, it's not all brown, I'll buy this because, I save a few dollars. Well, guess what? Don't buy it. Don't buy it, because it has expired, or it will reach the expiration date probably within the next few hours or 24 hours. And what that means is there's a higher concentration of the bacteria that you are going to consume in your body based on poor sanitation and fecal contamination. Okay, and I found that more of these close to expiring bags were shelved in the grocery stores in the lower income area. Now, I'm going to let you infer where I'm going with this one. I also went to some of the middle class to upper class neighborhoods, and I visited the grocery stores, and you walk in and everything looks fresh and everything is stocked. Well, guess what? It's further away from its expiration date than the grocery stores in those other areas. So if you're in that area and you're in a nice home, or wherever you may live, it doesn't really matter. What I'm telling you this information for is to make sure that you pay attention, because the more you know, the more equipped you are in order to make better decisions for your health and your family's health. Okay, now the other thing that we have in the world news is, get this. Now, this is more comedic for me, but the title is "The Cost of Junk Food May Influence Consumption." Now, I don't know about you, but You mean to tell me that they're paying a bunch of researchers to stand around in the room for 2 years or longer in order to come up with this, scientific, mathematical study? They've been following youth or young people between the ages of 18 and 30 years of age in order to come up with this, this magical discovery that when they raise the prices on pizza and soda, that those people consume less food, so therefore they are least likely to be as obese when they raise the prices on the foods. Now, did I just bump my head, or do you follow me with this one? You mean to tell me that this is something that is just like unknown? You do the math. The reason why more people buy junk food is not just because it tastes so good, because that's not true. The reason why more people buy junk food, or the type of food that is not really so healthy for you to have on a regular basis, and you hear me out, I did say regular basis, I didn't say sometimes, is because it can sometimes be a little bit more feasible for people who do not have the funds, especially between the ages of 18 and 30, to buy that type of food that costs a higher price all the time. So they're going to buy what they can afford to fit in their budget. And if food manufacturers are going to make this type of food and then they're going to put the lower prices on it versus the food that's healthier for you, then of course kids or young people between the ages of 18 and 30 are going to buy more of this. So, this is not a discovery. All of a sudden, because the White House is saying, okay, we need to do something about obesity. So, okay, now we start coming out with all these reports that are supposed to be all of a sudden something just like so profound. This is not profound. So what the researchers are suggesting, they're making recommendations that we want to tax, the more unhealthy foods. Well, let me see if you are smart and on your toes today. Guess who wants to fight that, and they're upset about that proposition? Doom, 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 doom. Food manufacturers. Who would have thought? I would never have thought that food manufacturers would be the ones to be in opposition about raising taxes on the unhealthy foods. So, we put that report out there, but most of you all know that if you raise the prices on foods that are not so healthy, then what you are going to find is that the consumption of those type of foods are going to decline. I don't understand why this is something that is hard to figure out. You do the math. It's not that difficult. Let's see who's in the chat room. Hello to Deanna. Hi, Deanna. Thank you for joining us. And B-Girl is back with us again. Thank you, B-Girl. And B-Girl says, I love spinach. Well, B-Girl, no need to fear. What I am suggesting is that, first of all, let's just clear this up. Salad in a bag costs more money than going and buying fresh produce. Okay, so if you go to a local farmer's market or somewhere where you can just buy it that's not already bagged for you, you clean it off, you make it, it doesn't cost as much. I know that grocery stores are on the higher end, so if you can find a farmer's market in your area, then that's going to be more economical for you because you can buy more, you can consume more, you can make more, you can feed your family. When you buy that salad in a bag, let's see, you're paying on average $3-4, especially if you're buying the salad that has the spinach in it. If you buy that salad that has that iceberg lettuce that almost looks like it's not even green, you shouldn't be buying that anyway. I'm just going to tell you right now that you're actually just throwing your money away.